I'm going to share with you how understanding sacred geometry can unlock new levels of awareness and expand your consciousness in ways you never thought possible. Sacred geometry is a fascinating concept that has gained significant attention in recent years. And for good reason. It's a language that allows us to understand the intricate web of patterns and codes that underlie the fabric of reality. The study of sacred geometry is not just about pretty patterns and shapes. It holds the key to unlocking the secrets of the universe and our place within it. Many of you might be wondering why you should care about sacred geometry. Well, the truth is that this ancient wisdom has the potential to revolutionize the way we live, think, and perceive the world around us. By tapping into the principles of sacred geometry, we can gain a deeper understanding of the interconnectedness of all things and how we can align ourselves with the natural harmony of the universe. Don't. As we embark on this journey of exploration, keep an open mind and heart, and remember that the truths revealed in sacred geometry have the power to transform your life in profound ways. Sacred geometry has been a cornerstone of human culture for thousands of years, with its roots tracing back to ancient civilizations such as Egypt, Greece, and Mesopotamia. These cultures recognized the significance of geometric patterns and codes in the natural world and incorporated them into their architecture, art, and spiritual practices. In ancient Egypt, the pyramids were built according to the principles of sacred geometry, with the Great Pyramid of Giza being a prime example of this. The pyramid's precise geometry and alignment with celestial bodies reflect the Egyptians' deep understanding of the universe and their quest for spiritual enlightenment. The ancient Greeks, on the other hand, saw geometry as a gateway to understanding the fundamental nature of reality. They developed the concept of the golden mean, which is a fundamental principle in sacred geometry, and applied it to their art, architecture, and philosophy. Sacred geometry has also been present in various forms of spirituality and mysticism, from the intricate mandalas of Hinduism and Buddhism to the geometric patterns found in Islamic art and architecture. In the modern era, we're witnessing a resurgence of interest in sacred geometry, as people from all walks of life are rediscovering the timeless wisdom and principles that underlie this ancient language. At its core, sacred geometry is about recognizing and honoring the inherent patterns and codes that govern the universe. These patterns manifest in various forms, from the intricate structures of snowflakes and crystals to the majestic swirls of galaxies and nebulas. One of the most iconic symbols in sacred geometry is the flower of life, a geometric pattern composed of overlapping circles that represents the essence of creation and the interconnectedness of all things. The flower of life is a potent symbol that holds the secrets of the universe and has been used by cultures around the world to access higher states of consciousness. Another fundamental principle in sacred geometry is the golden ratio, a mathematical constant that represents the ideal proportion and harmony found in nature. The golden ratio is an irrational number that has been observed in the arrangement of leaves on stems, the branching of trees, and the flow of water, among other natural phenomena. The golden ratio is also a key component in the construction of sacred geometric patterns, such as the Fibonacci sequence, which is a series of numbers in which each number is the sum of the two preceding ones. This sequence appears in various aspects of nature, from the arrangement of seeds in a sunflower to the structure of DNA molecules. As we delve deeper into the world of sacred geometry, we begin to realize that the patterns and codes we're exploring are not just abstract concepts, but are, in fact, a reflection of the underlying structure of the universe. This realization has profound implications for our understanding of reality and our place within it. Sacred geometry is not just an intellectual pursuit. It's a gateway to experiencing higher states of consciousness, where we can tap into the infinite potential that lies within us. By embracing the principles of sacred geometry, we can awaken to new levels of awareness and understanding, allowing us to see the world and ourselves in a new light. The patterns and codes in sacred geometry are not just static representations. They're a dynamic, living language that speaks to our very essence. As we contemplate and reflect on these patterns, we begin to resonate with the harmony and balance that underlies the universe, allowing us to access higher states of consciousness and tap into the infinite potential that lies within us. By embracing sacred geometry, we can transcend the limitations of our current perception and experience the world in a new, more profound way. This is not just about intellectual understanding, it's about direct experience and mystical connection with the universe. The more we explore sacred geometry, the more we realize that it's not just a tool for personal growth, but a gateway to collective evolution. As we awaken to the principles of sacred geometry, we begin to see the world and ourselves in a new light, recognizing the interconnectedness of all things and the infinite potential that lies within us. However, sacred geometry is not without its critics. Many have dismissed this ancient wisdom as mere superstition or New Age fantasy. Some have questioned the scientific validity of sacred geometry, arguing that it's nothing more than a collection of abstract patterns and codes. Despite these criticisms, sacred geometry continues to inspire and transform millions of people around the world. From the spiritual seeker to the scientist, sacred geometry has the power to unite us in our quest for understanding and connection with the universe. As we explore the mysteries of sacred geometry, we're not just learning about abstract patterns and codes. We're participating in a collective journey of discovery and awakening. We're recognizing that the principles of sacred geometry are not just limited to ancient cultures, but are, in fact, a universal language that speaks to our very essence. In recent years, we've seen a growing number of researchers and scientists exploring the scientific validity of sacred geometry. Studies have been conducted on the effects of sacred geometric patterns on consciousness, and the results have been nothing short of astonishing. From the use of sacred geometry in meditation and energy healing to its application in architecture and design, we're witnessing a resurgence of interest in this ancient wisdom. People from all walks of life are recognizing the transformative power of sacred geometry and its potential to awaken us to new levels of awareness and understanding. As we continue to explore the mysteries of sacred geometry, we're not just uncovering ancient secrets. We're participating in a collective journey of discovery and awakening. We're recognizing that the principles of sacred geometry are not just limited to ancient cultures, but are, in fact, a universal language that speaks to our very essence. In conclusion, sacred geometry holds the secrets to expanding our consciousness and understanding the mysteries of the universe. It's a language that speaks to our very essence, awakening us to new levels of awareness and understanding. As you continue on this journey of exploration, remember that sacred geometry is not just an intellectual pursuit. It's a gateway to experiencing higher states of consciousness. Embrace the principles of sacred geometry, and you'll begin to see the world and yourself in a new light. If you're interested in exploring sacred geometry further, be sure to check out our other videos on the science of consciousness and ancient wisdom. We'll be sharing more insights and knowledge on this fascinating topic, and we'd love to have you join us on this journey of discovery. Remember, the universe is full of secrets and mysteries waiting to be uncovered, and sacred geometry is just the beginning. As you continue to explore and learn, keep an open heart and mind, and always remember to share your insights with others. In the words of the ancient Greek philosopher Plato, all is number, and sacred geometry is the language that unlocks the secrets of the universe. Thank you for joining me on this journey into the world of sacred geometry, and I'll see you in the next video.